started screaming because my hair in my mouth.
Right. All right. What's up, everyone? So this is going to be weird at first, but we're going to figure it out, I promise. Oh, look, there's Alec already in the chat, even though he's right here.
What's up, everybody?
Cool. So thank you all for coming. We're really excited about this. I was going to use my nice camera, but we ended up just using the FaceTime camera. Also, I think that's my mom. She doesn't know how to put silent on her phone, so terrible person. We're just kidding. Anyways, so thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. We're going to play the songs here in just a few minutes, and we're going to kind of talk about them before we actually start. So I'm going to go ahead and start by introducing everyone. So for those of you that don't know, James Van Druden.
Let's do it.
James, talk about what you do.
So I play guitar. Yeah, new addition to the band. So blessed to be a part of this, and yeah, can't wait for it to all begin.
Yeah. And then this is Maddie.
Hi, I'm the drummer. I've played for 10 years.
She's pretty amazing. We got a kick-ass drummer. So then this is Alec. Everybody knows Alec already.
Woo!
I pluck a little guitar.
You play a little guitar. And then we have Alex back
My
there.
favorite.
So I know he seems very far away, but he's not actually far away in spirit.
Hello.
We just couldn't fit everyone on the couch, and now I feel really bad because you do look far away, man.
I can always squeeze in there.
If you want to,
Okay, yeah, let's do
come
it.
on around. Come on
Let's
around.
do that. Is it okay if I bring them here?
Yeah, man, that's fine. So we're having our EP release party. We've got a bunch of people here, and like I said, we're just hanging.
Excuse me,
Um,
man.
I'm so sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm so sorry.
Excuse me.
Did we kick anyone out? No, I think we're good. Okay, so first we're going to talk about Stardust, or not Stardust, we're going to talk about Neon Grave, which is the very first song on the EP. As a lot of you know, Neon Grave was actually, so all of the songs are about basically the different states of depression. We originally had 4 or 5, but we ended up cutting 2 of them and just doing the 3. Neon Grave being the first. Did we totally cut James out?
Yeah, we totally cut James out.
We cut James out. Hold on.
I swear somebody needs to stand behind.
Now I feel bad.
Oh my god.
So anyways, so they're about the stages of grief, and Neon Grave being depression/denial, and a lot of it lyrically had, you know, to do with some things that I went through, but these guys really made it work and kind of brought it to life. So James actually wasn't here at the time, but he actually made some contributions towards the end, like as we were kind of recording everything and working with Barrett Jones. He produced the Foo Fighters and Nirvana. A lot of you all know that by now, which shout out to Barrett if he's here. I told him to be here, so hopefully he is. We love you, Barrett.
Thanks, Barrett.
He's awesome. And if you want to check out Barrett's channel too, we've been working on his YouTube channel. He just reacted to Harry Styles, his brand new song, and I think Barrett liked it. I don't know. I can never tell with him. So go check it out. If there's a description after this, I'll put the link down in the description. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play Neon Grave. Anything that you guys want to talk about with Neon Grave, or like anything like just kind of stuck out to you with writing it or working on it?
I just remember starting it with the bum bum ba da 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 da.
No, I remember when we were recording the solo, and we literally were just like, you know what, we're gonna let Alec do his thing, and we just kept them locked in the room for like an hour. And me and Blake just came here and watched TV or something.
And he's just still on repeat. We had like 300 tracks, and I had to go through all of them and like pick out the parts that were like the best. And there was one take that was just absolutely perfect. So, and then Maddie had some trouble with that intro, just a little bit.
Oh my god.
Bat-in-toom.
No, it's on the EN.
Or no, because it was a bat-in-toom-boom. Is
Yeah.
originally what it
Weird.
was.
It was really weird. I was like,
You know,
Yeah.
you know who didn't have a problem with that song? James.
This is true. But James
Props
is
to Alex
just
for writing a
fantastic.
riff that's a lot of fun to play.
James
Very
is perfect.
fun riff
James-
to play.
Everybody, James is perfect.
Yes.
The only other thing that I do
Very
want to
far.
mention about it is that Maddie finds the laws very creepy. Alex didn't
Oh
want them
my
in the
God.
beginning.
I didn't
I
want
was
them in the
just-
first place.
I know. I was.
Oh, we were on the
listening
same
to-
page with that, okay?
Yeah,
Like,
we are.
when he was like, when we first heard the song, like,
No, because when I had my ears in and I was practicing it, that's
Yeah.
all I heard.
Yeah.
And it was the synth too.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
like haunted by it. Like I was listening to it and I was like, Mom, do you hear it?
Oh, and the best thing
Do you
too,
hear
we're
it?
just totally talking about everything right now. So the best thing about it is Maddie in her in-ears, whenever we play them live, I made sure that all she hears is the laws. And it's
so-
great.
No. Yeah, exactly. And when we sing it, you look directly at me
And
you
just
sing
give
it,
her the
and
creepy
I
face.
just hate it.
Oh, it's
I hate
awesome.
it so much.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to play Neon Grave for you all. Hope you all enjoy it. If you haven't heard it yet, We have a really cool visualizer that was made by NLVS. They're a company out of Tampa. Amazing guys. They're so good at production. We actually made these yesterday. So they're pretty cool. And I hope you enjoy them. I'm going to put their info down in the description as well. Check them out. If you need anything video-wise, go to them. They're, like I said, the coolest guys ever. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully I get this right and it actually plays. Let's see. Let's go Neon Grave. Oh wow, it's going to do that instead. Hold on, guys.
Can you like that?
There we
Whoever
go.
Samantha Randall is, can you just say yes?
Jealousy got the best of me, though I did the best I could. As I watched her from the window, it didn't feel the way it should. Am I a sinner or a saint? Am I damned or am I saved? Or is it time I buried it deep in a neon grave? In a neon grave. Off all the vacancy signs and watch the limelight fade. You'll be the one I'll always dream of. I'll be the one who slipped away. Are we stuck in yesterday, or are we dying for a change? Maybe it's time we buried it deep in a neon grave. In a neon grave. Bury me, we'll bury it deep in the neon. I'll bury you, you'll bury me, we'll bury it deep in the neon. I'll bury you, you'll bury me, we'll bury it deep in the neon. I'll bury you, you'll bury me, we'll bury it deep in the neon. Bury it deep.
So that is Neon Grave, everyone. Hold on, let me make sure we're back up and good to go. I think we are. Cool. So I just went live on Instagram as well, guys. So for everybody on Instagram, what's up? We're doing the EP release party. Just kind of having some fun, listening to the songs. Oh, we are to the side. Okay, well, sorry, guys. I'd like turn the camera. We'll just have James and Alec lean in every once in a while. Yeah. Okay, so cool. One thing, so we did have a question about Neon Grave. So somebody asked what Neon Grave actually is, and it's actually there's a neon boneyard in Las Vegas where all the neon signs go basically to retire, and that's kind of what it's written about. Neon Grave just sort of came from it, so, and a lot of it has to do with things. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into some other things now. We're gonna go to Fallout here in just a second. Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys ready to talk about Fallout?
Yeah.
So, James, do you have anything you want to say about Fallout? We're just gonna keep starting on that end, and we're gonna keep going.
It's got a great like meaty sound. It's heavier, I think.
Yeah, it's
than
definitely
the
heavier.
others. Again, another really great riff. that Alec wrote. I think Alec wrote that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alec wrote
So-
some amazing riffs
Yeah.
in that one.
Just having fun playing his riffs.
It's changed a lot. Like, that song has changed so much because we sent it to Barrett the first time. In fact, you guys, the very first demo we have of it, completely different lyrics, completely different feel, completely different riffs. I mean, it's almost a fully different song, which is cool. I don't even think you've heard the original. I don't think Maddie has either. I might have to show you guys after this. But it's pretty cool, you know, how everything sort of progressed. And then Barrett added on some things as he helped us kind of produce everything. And just some little guitar parts and kind of cutting out different parts of it. Like, originally, the first chorus was all the way through. But Fallout pretty much has to do with the anger side of the stages of grief. So the first one was denial, depression. This one's anger, and it definitely hits pretty hard. I tried to change the lyrics how many times?
Yeah, and I hated the fact that the original lyrics and then you change them. Like, no.
Because I didn't want it to be like that, you know. It was pretty...
It was brutal, but I mean, any kind of art is an exaggeration of truth to an extent.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, this is how I felt to an extreme extent to get that point across.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
And that's pretty much how it, you know, sort of ended up in the end. You know, you kind of take it a little bit farther. But, you know, it turned out a great song, and I'm happy with it. I know you guys are. It's so fun to play, although it kills my vocal cords. Funny story. So I was with Chris Lipe. He's another YouTuber, and I was with Barrett. We were out in Colorado. We were filming a course, and I went in there, and I had practiced this song like crazy. And I went in there, and like I had it perfect. I know I had it down. And the first day, it was in Colorado. They were like, "Hey, Blake, get up there, and why don't you just go ahead and sing like the chorus?" And I went in, and I was like, "Oh no, not the chorus." And so I went to go do it, cracked immediately off pitch, and I just looked over at Barrett and Chris, and like the look on their face was like, "Oh no, what are we gonna do?" And I was like, "Oh no, what have I done?" And it took me like a little bit to kind of get acclimated to everything, and I mean, it's a lot of pressure too, also being there with like them, and like you're looking through the glass and everything. But second day, they literally put me through the ringer. I think I sang that song for a straight 10 hours or something like that. And yeah, that's why on this chorus especially, you hear like all the grit. It was a long, long day of vocals. And Barrett, I love him to death. But, oh my God, he will not use any tune on anything. He's greatest guy. And honestly, it pushed me to a point where like, now I can sing it perfectly every single time. You know, at least for the most part. Every once in a while there's a little pitchy thing. But don't do that.
Barrett just pushes us to be great.
Yeah, Barrett pushes us to be great. I mean, we couldn't be more thankful. So, anyways, Maddie, anything you want to talk about with Fallout? Alex?
I like the scream.
You like the scream?
Yeah.
Scream is my favorite part too.
It was so good too. I was like showing my mom, like, listen, right there. It sounds so good.
It's a very Chiodo scream. Alex?
I know for me, like, okay, so this specific pedal that I've been like looking for forever and wanting forever.
Yeah.
And it's to get that tone that you heard in there with the bass, that kind of like Motorhead, this really dark, just beefy tone. And what was it, Christmas or birthday or something like that?
Yeah.
But you were like, oh, hey, Alex,
Oh, that's right.
by the way, here you go. I was like, oh,
That was great.
Now, the true part of that, the truth part of that story, though, is that he actually told me before he gave it to me, but then he told me to act surprised in front of mom and dad.
Yeah. I couldn't help myself. But Maddie, anything else you want to add?
Good.
No? Alex? Or Alec? Jesus.
Fail.
Yeah,
me.
so Fallout, you know, it's got a darker feel to it, right? And somebody asked, what was your favorite part about recording? And I think something really cool about recording, like that process, is the way that it stretches you creative. Like it stretches your creative muscles, right? You know, you may be in one zone of writing, and then, you know, when we're trying to come across on a certain point, maybe a stage of depression or something, right? You got to write towards that. And it's just cool. That's my favorite part of recording is, you know, the creativity aspect of it.
Yeah. And also just throwing this out there. So we have been writing music. Alec and I have been writing music together. Maddie and James have just kind of joined in the past, 2 months? But Alex and I have been writing Birds of Paradise songs for over a year now.
And we've probably written about 50 or 60
Yeah.
pretty good songs.
Yeah, some pretty great songs.
that I throw out.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So
Mike.
I'm sorry, but we started out like literally like island music. It was like island rock music.
Yeah.
And my thing was, I kind of wanted to be like, if John Mayer and Steven Tyler were like stranded on a beach together, what would you get? And that's what it started out as, and now we're here. So hold on, we just lost the thing. There we go.
No.
Okay.
But Fallout really is a really fun song to play.
Fallout is fun. Sorry guys, we got dogs, we got everything going on here.
I mean, when it gets to the breakdown, right?
Yeah. All right, let's jump in. Let's go. Let's let them listen. All right, so we're gonna go to Fallout now.
Hey, it's
What you sow, you know, and I'm the reaper here to tailor your clothes. 'Cause all of your woes are your own. No, no, you can't be blaming everybody when you did this alone. You say you want me, but you wanna be free. Well, darling, you can't have both. I'm waiting on the fallout to take you down, take you down. Sky burns, you look, but I'm not around. I'm not around. The huntress will chase her prey. Yeah, she'll steal another heart just to throw it away. She won't stay, that's her game. For God's sakes, baby, promise me I'm not just a name. You left me living in the aftermath of all of my pain. Before you know it, you'll be doing the same. I'm waiting on the fallout to take you down, take you down. Sky burns, you look, but I'm not around. I'm not around. You can't sleep your way out of thunderclouds. The last thing you'll find is yourself in the fallout. You can't keep the cloud. The fallout will bring you. At the end of the world, where will you run to? Run to. In the fallout, where will you go? Who will you hold? At the end of the world, where will you run to? Run to. In the fallout, where will you go? And who will you hold? I'm waiting on the fallout to take you down, take you down. Sky burns, you look, but I'm not around. I'm not around. You can't sleep your way out of thunderclouds. The last thing you'll find is yourself in the fallout. You can't keep the crown. The fallout will bring you. At the end of the world, where will you run to?
All right, guys. So that was Fallout. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, we
were
definitely
enjoying
did.
it. We were
They were
enjoying
mosh
it.
pitting, so.
We were mosh pitting on the couch. James is like, yo, keep me out of it, guys. I don't want part of this.
No, James started it. We all know James started it.
I slowly backed out.
He was trying to do the most Harry Styles thing you could think of.
So here's the thing. James actually has a very deep affection for Harry Styles. He loves him so much.
He loves it, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just groundbreaking. I think he's staying true to himself too, which is cool. Cool
Exactly.
seeing an artist do that, and not get manipulated by outside.
I think we need to start James' reaction channel.
Oh my God.
I think that's exactly what needs to happen. Let's do it.
Calm reaction with James Van Druten.
Calm.
Yes. ASMR calm reactions
Oh
with
my
James
God.
Van Druten.
Can you say angry things though? Like play a song that you really don't like. Like, yeah, no, I really think this
Let's
song
whisper
is
very
just,
angry things.
it's just really horrible.
Oh,
I
that's-
think. The tune is really
Oh my
bad.
gosh. Okay, well, so anyways, that was Fallout. We really hope you all enjoyed it. Next song is Stardust. So Stardust is the last stage of grief, which is acceptance. And it's kind of, the song feels really hopeful. It feels really good. And honestly, even me listening to it, that's probably my favorite song out of all of them. And whenever I wrote, a lot of the lyrics for these, I was actually talking to Alex and he was like, dude, you need an acceptance song. And I was
Yeah.
like, you're right, man. And
Yeah.
so I remember sitting like every morning working on it.
So what I told you, like this song was more or less just for you, like right,
Yeah.
like once you played the song, once you wrote the song and you got it out, you're done. You're
Yeah.
over with. Like right, like let's move on. Let's
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah. And so, I remember writing lyrics like every day and just kind of seeing what comes in. All of a sudden, that song came in about 10 minutes. I mean, it was one of those where it just all of a sudden flies out. I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. And I brought it to them and just started throwing things on it and kind of playing with it. And we had some ideas of where it needed to go. And the whole thing came together in about a night. I don't know if you remember doing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember recording it. We did it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. And that one feels good. I mean, that's one of the most fun things to do is whenever everything just kind of starts rolling and, all the parts are just coming together incredibly quickly, it feels the best. The faster you get a song done like that, when you're on a roll,
Yeah.
the better it feels. Because it's not like you're taking all this time and like focusing on every little tiny aspect like we did with Fallout.
Yeah.
And a little bit with Neon Grave, but more so with Fallout. I mean, I think we sent that back to Barrett
Well, I'd say I think there's good.
so many times.
I think there's good things for it, but like there's pluses on both sides of that.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
When you get a song out that quick and it just feels right and everything's good and you're happy with it, and then the challenge of the nitpick part of it, where it's like,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? Let's do this instead of that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which even this one, like, I took, which these guys know, a lot of times I will take the songs and I'll be like, so I changed this. And week to week, it's different, until it's finally done.
Hey, Alec, can we change the key of this song?
Absolutely
Absolutely
not.
not.
That
It's
was
a no for
embarrassing.
me, fam. No.
That was the greatest moment ever. What song was that for?
I can't even remember.
I think it was Till September.
Now,
Actually.
mind you, Alec rarely
think it
ever
was.
says no or gets like flustered or anything like that. Like he's usually
But
just
he
freak
full
show.
on just said
But he
no.
was like, absolutely not, dude.
That's not possible.
That's not possible. That's what he said.
That's not possible.
He's like, that's impossible. We can't do it. But, yeah. Did you
Oh.
want to say something?
No, it wasn't worth the time with all the open strings that we had. Transposing that with the open strings would just not be fun.
Oh, I love Alec. This
Oh,
is
but
why
hey-
we keep him.
hey, but-
He's fantastic.
And I'm kind of throwing him under the bus here. If anybody has any specific questions, just tag Alec. He'll read them and then
Oh, yeah.
save them in his brain
For sure.
for later.
For sure. Anyways, so you guys have anything you want to talk about with Stardust?
Oh, it's a cool song.
Yeah. There's definitely some lyrical stuff that I do want to say like nobody
Yeah.
really knows about. So there's some ties obviously to Neon Grave, but there's also some ties to Dirty Laundry. Talk about the limousine and all that stuff too, which is pretty cool. Pretty much everything was written very specifically. So
But again, like we were talking about at the beginning, this song was more for you.
Barrett just texted me with just a crying face. Love him to death. Again, shout out to Barrett.
This is Stardust is my sad girl moment song, and I love it. Me too.
Yes.
Me
So
three.
pretty.
All right.
I know, right?
Well, you guys want to go ahead and play it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're not gonna mosh pit to this one, Maddie.
No. Well, I mean, you can try, but. All right.
Stardust.
I'm learning to to fall, but I don't know how, don't know where to begin, but I'll start somehow. Been pulling you in, been pushing me out, nothing but gravity is keeping you around. I hope you find something now beyond yourself, and I hope you find the same thing that I found, but it's stardust now. You don't feel the same, I know that now. Been searching for a silver line buried somewhere in the clouds. Start letting you go, stop chasing you down. It's hard to think you're in the arms of other strangers that you found. I hope you find something now beyond yourself, and I hope you find the same thing that I found. It's stardust now. Our city's up in flames, limousines in the neon rave. You're gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay. You gotta turn the page, you better not look away, 'cause you're gonna be okay. You're just stardust now. You're stardust now. To fall, but I don't know how, don't know where to begin, 'cause we're just stardust now.
All right. Cool. So apparently we have people from India and Japan here, which is really, really cool. Thank you all for joining. Oh my gosh, that's just absolutely nuts. I do want to give another shout out to Chris Lipe as well. You know, he really pushed me in the studio for Fallout 2 and literally got in the booth and like made me jump up and down and scream into a microphone. So that was a whole experience in and of itself.
And the whispers, I love
And
that.
the whispers were cool too. We had a lot of fun. Like that was a great week, and I got to know him. I got to know Barrett, and like those are like memories I'll always hold on to. And honestly, I wish you guys had been there for it. You guys would have had so much fun. So maybe in the future, But anyways, I'm so happy all love Stardust. Also, one of the girls on my street team, Audrey, just texted me and said she feels like I could fully belt that last note, and I don't think that's possible. She was like, "I believe in you." I was like, "No, I don't think so."
Blake, man, I love you to death, dude. You're my little bro. And
But I'm not
I believe in you
Houston,
too,
man.
but no, that's not.
I'm not winning. Maybe you.
You know what? To quote Alec.
Alex could do it.
Alec could probably do it. This guy.
To quote Alec, nah, fam, let's not do that.
Or James. Actually, I feel like James has a hidden voice that none of us know about. We know Maddie can
In
sing
the shower, maybe it is.
in the shower.
James has many hidden talents. James is great.
Perfect.
Amazing. But anyways, we hope y'all enjoyed it. And please go and, stream the songs and show all your friends, that kind of a thing. Share it as much as you possibly can. We also have merch. I'll put that down in the description as well. We've got a couple people around here. I don't know where they are right now wearing our merch. But please, support us. And thank you all again for being here. We appreciate you all. And we'll catch you all later.